Well, thanks for staying with us. You're watching Firecrackers, and we're live from our studios here in Lagos, Nigeria. Let's cross over live to the United Kingdom, where an international security analyst joins us live via Zoom. Temi Tokwe Olodo. Temi, thank you so much for agreeing to speak with Galaxy TV at this time. Let's begin with let's begin with security, which is indeed a very, very pressing issue at the moment. I mean, even in the U.S., because we understand that there's a lot of security presence at the U.S. Capitol. Well, why is that so exactly?
I think most of the viewers will be aware of the incident that happened a couple of days now, where some American citizens, because they're not foreigners now, some American citizens decided to storm the U.S. Senate or the U.S. Capitol, and they caused a lot of damage as a result of their going there under the pretense of protest against the election of the president-elect or the election. And as a result, we know that in the next 3 days, on Wednesday, there's going to be an inauguration of the president-elect, and to avoid that kind of incident happening again, and the different threats that have been recorded online and offline by security agents, they have been proactive enough to put in place certain measures to ensure that the inauguration goes smoothly and properties and lives are protected.
All right, Temi, we're getting feelers that the President-elect Joe Biden plans to roughly sign a dozen executive orders, including rejoining the Paris Climate Accord and ending the travel ban on predominantly Muslim countries. How would you react to this?
I think it's more of an olive branch, which is necessary, considering what has happened in the last 4 years, where America had not been in the center stage of global politics, and some of the activities of the outgoing president have caused a lot of raffle or a lot of challenges within global environment. Now, what Joe Biden is trying to do, president-elect, as it comes in, is to more or less demonstrate to the world that the concept of American first, which is still important, is being relaxed a bit to encourage more of global engagement with a lot of people. So that is what the situation is.
All right, Temi, just one final question, because we're pressed for time and we have to wrap things off with you. Now, back here in Nigeria, just 2 days ago, we had our Armed Forces Remembrance Day, but there are a number of issues to talk about in Nigeria. What do you make of the fact that a lot of fallen heroes, dead or alive, are yet to even receive their benefits? There's a lot about their welfare and how that has probably had a negative impact in the fight against insurgency in the country, especially the Northeast.
I think it's a very, very important question you've asked. As we honor, the fallen who have actually sacrificed a lot, we know that some of their wives have actually been kicked out of the barracks. And we could look at what is happening in America today as we speak, where more than 20,000 reserves, they are reserves, the people that have served in the military, have been brought together to try and address the issue of the security challenges that is happening in America. If only we take care of our own, at this point. What should be happening now? The president talks about trying to get rid of Boko Haram in the next 1 year, is that we are bringing all the reserves together and sending them into the war front, because they have the skills and the capacity to help. And I've not heard of the Nigerian military talking of using their reserve, to help in their war against terrorism. So those are the kind of things. It's my hope that as we move forward, in the next when we are celebrating this Remembrance Day in 2021, that
okay.
there will be no incident or no situation where some of our retired servicemen will be begging for their money for their money to be paid. How much are we talking about? We're not talking about a lot of money. So it should be made a priority. And if we make it a priority, I think we should be okay.
Well, Temitope Olodo, would like to thank you so much for agreeing to speak with Galaxy TV from the United Kingdom, an international security expert. Thank you so much for speaking with us tonight.
Thank you very much for having me.